Hello students, today I am going to explain for you chapter 10. You know what is the name of the chapter? Lines and angles. In previous class we studied about circles, concentric circles now the lines and angles. All of you open your book, page number 165. You know small geometrical figures. First I am going to explain about point. What is it, students? It is a point. What is it? It is a point. P-O-I-N-T. A point has no length, no breadth, no height. Once more, it has only a location. A point always denoted by any capital letters. Once more, a point has no length, no breadth, no height. Always it is denoted by capital letters. Already you know, in the 4th class I think you studied. Now next one is line. But the second one is line. You know, this is a line. A line also do not have definite length. It has no end point. Both sides it is goes on. That means a line has no end point. Why? Because both side arrow mark you can extend more and more. So once more, a line has no fixed length and it has no end point. Both sides it goes on. Understood now line? So you can use the small letters or what's the name of this line? Line L. This is the symbol of the line. Line MN. How to read it? It is the line MN. Then you can give like that A, B. This is the symbol of line. Line AB. First we studied about point, second we studied about line. Third one is line segment. What is the third one? Third one is line segment. Line segment. Look here, this is a line segment. It has two end points. A and B are the end point. We can measure it. A line we cannot measure it because both sides it is goes on. A line segment we can measure it. It has fixed length and it has two end points. A is the one end point, B is the another end point. A line segment is a part of line. We can measure how many end point? It has two end point. It has the fixed length. By using scale, you can measure it is how many centimeter. In 4th class you studied no 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter. How to draw the line segment? Same like that. Once more I explain here. A line has no end point. We cannot measure it. A line segment has two end point. We can measure it. It has a fixed length. Now the third one. Yes. Third one is a, what is it? It is, what is its name? Its name is ray. Ray has starting point but there is no end point. One side it goes on. We cannot measure it. Why? It has no fixed length. One side it goes on. Can you say how many end points are there? Only one end point. This is the starting end point. Ending, no. We cannot measure it. Understood this for point, line, line segment and ray. Just I explained only. What about this one? Previous year you studied. Now we are going to study different types of. This year you are going to study different types of line. First one is intersecting lines. What is the first one, students? Intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means two or more lines joining together in a one point. It is called intersecting line. This point is called point of intersection. Once more, two lines cross each other. Look here, this line. and this line crossing here with this point, point A. This point is called point of intersection. Look here, the line CD, line PQ, both joining. Can you say what is the intersecting point? Intersecting point is O. Once more, what is intersecting line? Two lines crossing each other with one point. Such lines are called intersecting line. This point is called point of intersection. You should learn it. What is intersecting lines? What is intersecting line? Two or more lines cross each other at one point. Such lines are called intersecting line. This crossing point is called point of intersection. Here what is a point of intersection? A. First one is intersect. Understood now? Then second one. Two lines do not cross each other. Look here. This line and another line. If you extend more and more with both direction, if you cannot meet each other, two lines never meet each other or never cross each other. Such lines are called parallel lines. Here the distance between, if here all equal, for example here 2 centimeter, here also 2 centimeter. Example, equal signs, opposite lines of blackboard. These are the examples of parallel line. Railway track, it is an example of parallel line. Your equal symbol, this is the example of parallel lines. Once more, what do you mean by parallel line, students? Two lines do not cross each other. Can you say it is parallel line? No. Why? Here and here the distance is not equal. If you are extending more, it will meet here. So their distance should be equal. Otherwise, it is not a parallel line. Can you say these lines are parallel line? No. Why? Because if you extend more, they will meet here. These two lines are parallel. Yes, these two are parallel because the distance between them equal. Once more, what do you mean by parallel? Two lines never cross each other. That it in a plane and that they have the equal distance between them. Such lines are called parallel line. You say some examples of parallel lines. Opposite sides of your table, opposite sides of your copies, or equal symbol, or railway track. These are the examples of parallel line. First intersecting line, third one is parallel line. Now third one is perpendicular line. What do you mean by perpendicular line? Two lines cross each other or intersect each other and form a right angles. And form right angle. You know right angle means how many degree? 90 degree. That I will explain more about in next exercise. We are going to study different types of angles. Once more, two lines cross each other or intersect each other at right angles. Such lines are called perpendicular line. Example, addition symbol. This is the example of perpendicular line. This is perpendicular line. No, this angle is not form the right angle. Once more, what do you mean by perpendicular line? Two lines intersect and form right angles. Such lines are called perpendicular line. Understood now what are the three types of lines? Intersecting line, parallel line and perpendicular line. Intersecting, two lines cross each other at one point. Parallel line, two lines never meet each other and the equal distance. Perpendicular line, two lines intersect at right angle. Look, exercise 10.1. Identify parallel intersecting perpendicular line. We studied now three types of lines. So from some lines are given, we have to find out what kind of lines. Can you say what's the name of this line? Yes, it is intersecting lines. you have to write the name. It is intersecting lines. First one is intersecting, and second one, the lines do not meet, the distance is equal. What's the name of this line? It is called parallel lines. It is called parallel lines. Then can you say third question? Third lines, it is what kind of line? It is perpendicular line. It is from the right angle. So what is its name? Two lines intersect at right angle. It is called perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. You have to draw these lines in your CW with scale and pencil. Then you should write what is the name of these lines. Can you say fourth line? Equal distance. By seeing you can understand what is the name. It is called parallel lines. Then fifth one, you have little doubts, so that's why this symbol means it is 90 degree. 90 degree means right angle. This is the symbol of right angle. Right angle, two lines cross at 90 degree. It is called perpendicular lines. Perpendicular lines. Then what is sixth one? It is not meeting. It is not equal distance. So you should write the answer none of these. What is the meaning of none of these? A तीनों में ये. What is mean none of these? So it is not parallel lines. It is not intersecting line. This line is not perpendicular. Why? It is not joining together. It is if two lines cross each other at one point is called intersecting. So it is not intersecting. It is not parallel. Why? The distance is not equal. It is not perpendicular because it is not crossing. Understood? No? So next exercise we will study how to draw the angle. All the students, you have to, by drawing or making the angle, you needed the protractor. Be ready for next class with the scale, pencil and protractor. We will study different types of angles, how to make the angle using the protractor. Okay students, bye.